Hi faves, make this stew with me. So this is tomatoes I'm using, so I'm just pouring it into the filter. I'm using 9 cups of this, so I'm just going to pour it into the filter so that everything will do. As I always say, this is how I use my tomatoes. Yeah, so this is the pepper mix I'm going to blend. Onion, this pepper and scotch bonnet, I'm going to blend it together. Here I'm just trying to clean it up so that I can blend them together. So while my tomatoes is in the filter, I'll just go ahead and do this. I like to do my tomatoes first, pour them in the filter first so that the water can really drain before frying. So here I'm just showing you the pepper and everything I'm going to blend together. Yeah, I like to cook and clean. So every time I'm always, cleaning, do this and clean, do that and clean. That's how I do my thing. So here I'm going to bring out my blender now. Then I'll just pour everything inside and blend. I'm just putting everything in and blend. The secret to good tastes or good tomato stew is the time you take in preparing it. It looks so simple while doing it because you just see everything, you edit it, and it's just so simple. When you're cooking this kind of food, you have to take your time in cooking them. And me, because I always cook family size food, I don't just cook for one person, I cook for the family. So my own cooking is always much. So here I'm done blending. I'm just going to set it aside and move to the next level. So I'm just slicing the onion. I'm going to be frying, into the oil. Into the oil or in the oil, whatever, take the correct one. So I'm just, slicing the onion. Yeah, then I also set it aside, It's ready. So now let's move to this side where the pot are cooking. So here I'm frying my Melusa fish, and the mackerel fish is in the oven drying. I didn't show it, but I'll show everything at the end and it's ready. So I'm just frying my mackerel fish here, and this is my protein boiling on fire. In there I have shaki, I have beef, biscuit bone, and all sorts there. So it's ready. I'm just going to bathe the fish out. Look at how beautiful the fish looks. So I already seasoned this down before frying it. That's what I do. I just season with salt and everything I feel like to season it with. I just leave it there to drain water, then I fry when the water is really drained. So that's what I'm just doing here. And here the meat was ready. I like the meat to boil and the water to really get dry, because most times I don't really had the stock from the meat into my stew most times because of the kind of tomatoes I use. So I'm just going to bail it out because now the water is already into the meat. So most times I don't really had stock into my stew. So I need to still come out well. So this is after bailing, and this is what it looks like. You can see just a little water that is there, and this is the fish, the mackerel and the other fish after I was done frying. So that's the oil I use in frying the fish. So I just pour it inside this pot. I added my grounded garlic, dry garlic pepper and turmeric, and I added the onion. I'm just going to stir because I don't really like that kind of stew that you'll be perceiving curry kind of stew. I don't really like it. So I always fry my stew, and I always fry my turmeric, and every other thing I fry them with the oil so that although that smell of curry and the rest won't be coming out of my stew after cooking. So I already done that. I poured the tin tomatoes in and I fried very well. You look at the color, it's like it's getting burnt. You have to feel that this is when you take time to fry your tomatoes paste, it won't bite. Yeah, to give your stew a very cool taste after cooking. So in here, that's the tomatoes I poured in the filter earlier is drained, so I'm just pouring it into the pot. I already fried the tin tomatoes in, so I'm mixing it here. You can look, the tin is coming out so well without, no, not even halfway ready, but it's coming out so well. So this is the pepper blend, the tomatoes and the other pepper I blended. So this is it. So I'm pouring it inside and I'm going to mix them very well, you know, to combine. So here it's coming out, it's boiling gradually. I'll just stir again because of this pot. So I'll always stir so that you don't get burned, because this pot, you know, the hair word. So here, this is the floater, they call it fuku. Yeah, this is how I do it. I don't parboil my fuku when I'm boiling my protein. I don't like it. So this is how I add my fuku to my stew. If you've not tried this method, try it. I bet you're going to like it. So yeah, so look at it, come out so well. So because fuku doesn't really have that I don't know how to, the word to use right now, that hardness that you have to boil for a long time. So doing it this way come out so well. Look at my stew is coming out here. I'm adding my chicken seasoning. I had chicken seasoning. I had beef. This beef seasoning as well. I had my beef seasoning, and I had salt, yeah, to taste. And I'll stir again just to combine. I'll leave it a while. I'll come back and add my meat, the beef, the beef. So yeah, this is it. I'm just adding all the meat I parboiled earlier. You know, this meat is tasty already. So you see, when you pour it inside the stew and let it cook for a while, to now release that taste into the stew. That is why I don't add mixed stock, because people add mixed stock to get a good taste. Yeah, so that's the reason for mixed stock, not to increase the quantity of the stew you are making, is to get a good taste. So I don't really add mixed stock, because I make sure that my meat is well incorporated, is well, seasoned, tasty. So when you get into the stock, into the stew, to release all those goodness into the stew, and the taste will be So guys, if you watched this point, please subscribe to my channel. If you are watching on YouTube, if you are watching on Facebook, please follow, like my page, and share my videos. Thank you so much. If you are watching on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok as well. So the stew is ready, and I just added all the fish I use for the stew and everything. This stew is so tasty, guys. It's delicious, it's nice. The taste is no, those batting kind of stew is not that kind of stew. This stew is delicious, and you can see it for yourself. Even the look alone will tell you that, yeah, this is a top-notch kind of stew. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Here I'm almost yeah, the stew is ready here. Not almost done. The stew is ready. So, because at the end is when we had this. Look at it, guys. Look at the beauty. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please follow me, like my video, and share. See you in my next video. Bye.